What's going on, Savages? Welcome to another episode of the Savage Snowflake podcast with me, Geoffroy. Oh no, look at this little bit of light behind. I'm getting so OCD about my setup. Summertime apparently has come to California in what are we? Fucking September, late September, early September, whatever it is. It's way too fucking late in the year to be this bright outside. It's bothering me, and my forehead is incredibly reflective. And I've just spent 25 minutes trying to make my forehead not fucking shine like the surface of the sun, and I can't do it. I just have a big fucking forehead, and it's super reflective. So anyway, if you're enjoying the YouTube version of this, you're welcome. Sorry that you have to wear sunglasses to watch it. I also want to thank all of the patrons. You guys are amazing. Donating your time, your money, your sensual energy, just sending it all my way. I appreciate it. Patreon.com/SavageSnowflake is the address if you'd like to donate as little as $1 a month to this podcast. Keep it going. And thanks very much to our sponsors. We've got manscaped.com over here. Refining the gentleman. If you've got a hairy chesticle and you don't want it that hairy, or maybe the inside of your thighs looks like a woolly mammoth. Maybe you've got fucking dad balls. Just so much hair on the balls, nothing on the shaft. Weird. Then if that's the case, go to manscaped.com, use code SAVAGE. You'll get 20% off every order, free delivery, and a free leather travel bag worth $50. Can't say fairer than that. Get the Lawnmower 2.0. That's why I use done. As long as you go with the grain of the hair. Never cut you. SkinSafe Technology. Love it. And also, thanks very much to Boundless Tech over here. The finest creators of the finest vaping and smokeware you're ever going to put in your lipsies. If you like flower, like I do, or maybe you like dab, like I do, or maybe you like some isolate distillates, like I do, then you want to go to Boundless Tech. That's bndlstech.com. I got to drink this water. My mouth is so parched. bndlstech.com and use code SAVAGE. You get 25% off everything. Fucking ridiculous. That's a good deal. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was a long intro. Look at how normal your face looks, and why does mine look so bright? It's like
you're excited.
And I've tried turning down everything. The exposure's just wrong on it. It's crazy.
You want me to just hit it?
My fucking head.
Hit the camera.
So shiny. Anyway, he's the host of the Bad Science podcast that I was very honoured to be recently invited upon. Not by him. He didn't want me. They shoehorned me in from the production company. They met me. They liked me.
I said yes.
You said yes, though, didn't you?
I did.
That was very sweet of you.
Yeah, come on.
And we talked about the movie San Andreas.
Yes, we did.
Starring Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Mm-hmm. And then we, picked apart the science in it.
Yeah, that's
right.
With a seismologist. Men. Yeah. Men Meyer. Dr. Meyer.
Dr. Men Meyer. And he was looking very young, and he was kind of cool.
He was very cool.
He was very cool. And he had a lady with him.
I think
he was doing it. He looked like Indiana Jones without the hat.
Yeah.
You know?
Modern Indiana Jones. Dr. Meyer. Seismologist.
Bit fucking boring, though, wasn't he?
No. I can't honestly. Normally I joke about somebody, but he's that cool that it feels wrong take the piss out of him because he's so cool.
Nah, he was actually a super nice guy. I feel like a piece of shit now. You could have just run with the gag.
No, I'm letting you die. I'm leaving you to die on the hill.
Throw me to the wolves.
Yeah.
But he was very cool.
Yeah, and very smart.
And we had a laugh.
And we had a great laugh.
I feel like me and you irritated the fuck out of him.
Probably, yeah. And the listeners.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I have a habit of talking lots. Like too much. Like the number one comment on my YouTube videos.
Really?
For this is shut the fuck up and
Isn't that the point though of you to talk?
Yeah, but I think they would like to hear from the guests a bit more.
I mean, they should change their minds because you're the host. So it's like they're going to hear you talk a bunch, guaranteed, going into the show.
But some great hosts talk less.
That's true.
Guests,
that's true. I try to get out of the way.
Mark Maron, I think he's one of those that kind of just goes, yeah, so okay, tell me about this. And then we'll sit back and then you go like, oh, well, it was a good time in my life. And then he won't say anything. They go, like lots of people that I guess I cared about. And suddenly they're in a flow of fucking conversation. That's it.
That's
and
right.
He sit back there. Whereas me, no.
I'm coming at you all angles.
I'm just fucking a seismologist up my life right now and see if I'm off the Richter scale when it comes to talking over my guests. So I apologize if that happens.
That's okay with me. I'll sit. I don't need to talk.
Now, you're not just a comedian, a writer, and a host of a very successful podcast.
Hey.
You're also a musical comedian.
That's true.
You're in a band called the Cooties.
Yes, sir.
And I've always known that fact.
Always, since you were born.
I didn't find it out when you arrived here and I went, I didn't know you did music stuff.
Yeah, no, that didn't happen, and
they were like, we're on Conan,
happen.
dude. You should probably check the fucking internet.
Well, I don't sound very cool now.
No, it makes me sound bad because I didn't do the simplest thing a host should do on a podcast, which is at least a little extra research on your guest.
I mean,
what they've worked on.
I wasn't gonna call you out, but if you want to bury yourself,
I want to call myself out.
please do.
But here's what I think.
Yep.
This is going to be great because I get to find out everything in the way that you saw it, not how the internet has documented it.
Right.
So
from the source.
When did you start being funny?
When did I start being funny? I don't know if I've started. First off,
I'm
not sure.
Self-deprecation.
I'm not sure if I've begun. I hope to, but
but seriously, man.
I would say
were you
my
a
sense
little
of
kid?
humor,
Was it as an adult? Did you have an epiphany? Oh, fuck!
My dad is very funny and speaks with a heavy Argentinian accent.
How does he sound?
And
you can do it. It's your dad.
Ethan, why would you make that song? It sounds like a Sting song, Ethan. He has this kind of like weird rhythm to him.
Sounds like a Sting song.
He has a. Maybe I'm not doing it right.
Have I even said your name yet?
No.
It's Ethan Edenberg, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much. Happy to be here. happy to have arrived.
It's only 6.5 minutes into the podcast. I haven't said your fucking name yet.
I mean, they probably saw it on some sort of text.
Dude.
I'm so mad.
In water.
You got to forgive yourself.
I'm so livid. I thought there was a lid on that. I told you it's going to be a weird one.
I mean,
I'm going to sit in it. That's my punishment now. Listen.
I can get you a towel or a...
Ethan, I think that might be a great idea.
Oh.
But you don't have to. There's one on the front of the cooker there. On the front of the cooker. There you go. That'll do. Thanks, man. Yeah. This is you. I hope people are watching this on YouTube because I think it's going to be very amusing.
Oh, good.
I hope, anyway.
I hope so too.
So wait, when
he was funny.
Funny. Your dad's a funny guy.
I think I got my sense of humor from him. I wanted to make. I have 3 brothers and sisters. They're younger than me,
right.
And so I think that was my role. Maybe is just to like take the tension off, make a joke, and try to outdo my dad. Out joke him.
No, out joke your jazz. I like that.
I want to.
I want to out joke Jazz.
I want to out joke my Jazz.
As we all know, Jazz is a joke, and you're ready to out joke it.
Yeah, for sure.
I like that.
I want to be funnier than Jazz at one point.
Oh, really? Well, your mum's a whore. Hey.
Whoa.
Whoa. Edgy comedy.
Yeah, and you know my mom, so that's weird.
Do you like edgy comedy?
Sure. I think I do. Yeah. I mean, not...
Because you look like a safe comic.
Oh, do I?
I'm being honest. Yeah.
Okay.
It went the way because you have a calm demeanor. You're polite. Sense. You're not like... you don't peacock.
Oh, right,
I peacock a lot.
Sure.
Aesthetically.
But that's
big
cool.
Rings normally and fucking open shirts and shit like that.
Yeah.
And it's definitely something I like to do. I like to look that way. So that's coming from an honest place. But of course, there must be some kind of insecurity that needs me to stand out as soon as I enter a room aesthetically before I even open my fucking mouth.
I got you.
So there might be an issue with it as well. But you don't do that. You don't seem you like to have those insecurities. You seem very just comfortable being like, hey, hi.
Yeah, I mean, this is me.
Ethan Edenberg.
I feel like I've figured it out for the most part. I'm like a more calm, laid back type dude. I like to play around. I like to goof and, jam out and rock out and all that stuff.
That's the most dad thing you're ever going to say on this podcast.
Which part?
I like to goof.
I do like to be a big
Do you
goof.
like to travel back to the 1950s when that word was still in use?
I would love that. Yeah, that sounds great.
Goof with other people.
I'll goof with anybody. Yeah, at a diner.
A prolific goofer.
Ethan Edenberg.
That's what PG stands for. And on the film credits when sometimes it's got PG or PGA. Professional goofer.
What is PGA?
A professional goof arser. So it's like if you like to just like arse off with a goof, you're a professional.
Or just do goofs about people's butts.
So hey,
maybe.
Which one I missed it.
Maybe they just do goofs about asses. They're professional goof asses.
That's a very specific kind of goofing.
Yeah.
And you know what?
If you
I'm not mad about it.
It's like at the beginning when you start doing ass jokes, it's like, okay, this is kind of what maybe it's like hacky or like they're talking about butts, so butts are automatically funny. And then it
becomes art.
It becomes, whoa, he's been doing that for 12 minutes.
This is art now.
This is art now.
Yeah.
This is unbelievable ass humor.
Just like that.
Or just cracking up,
everyone puts
clapping.
Puts on berets.
Standing ovation.
And then everyone commits suicide en masse.
I mean, if they really like something, there's no better way to show it.
Yeah. than killing yourself at the moment that finishes.
Yep, because why else live?
By the way, that's the highest compliment that any art can receive.
That's right.
Is its audience realizing that after that art is finished, nothing in life will be worth living for again.
I won't meet that high no matter what I do, and I don't want to do heroin to try.
Can you imagine if that was like, that's going to be the new thing. We've just started the worst new thing.
Well,
people are going to do that now. That's how they get in the paper. They'll write a letter going,
let's make sure
nothing will be as
second.
good as One Direction's, comeback tour, first opening night. And so I wanted to murder myself at the end of it, so commit suicide, so that I could forever live in that moment of hearing Harry's dulcet tones, even though he's 35 now and has 3 kids.
And then One Direction is forced to retire. They got to stop performing because the guilt.
Yeah.
Or we could just do it in like virtual reality, so that it's just people's like avatars that are killing themselves and they're fine.
That'd be yeah. And then you can purchase a new avatar.
Easy. And that's why I came here today.
If you were going to commit suicide, how would you do it?
Oh no. I would be dropped out of a helicopter with a bunch of VR cameras around me, and then I would be holding grenades attached to my chest, and I would take out the pins and then like throw them and then sing something that's
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Yeah, but like in auto tune or like vocoder.
I'm fucking jumping with grenades on my chest. I am the motherfucking best.
Yeah, my last words would be, "I'm the motherfucking best," and then people, then I just hit the ground or I blow up.
Are you in a populated area? Or are you just
no?
On your own? You don't. So you're not taking out.
I'm out in the middle of the ocean.
You want to make a crater?
I mean, maybe not even a crater. Maybe just little pieces of me fly all over the ocean.
Oh, this is where the Edenberg meteor hit. Oh, there was a meteor here. Well, not really. It was a guy who jumped out of a plane with loads of C4 and grenades strapped to his.
Yeah, it was a bit of a psycho.
Foreskin.
Bit of a madman.
You don't have a foreskin. Edenberg. No way you got a foreskin.
No,
Jesus.
It was robbed.
They took
from me.
yours off you, and they took one off your best friend, and he's not even Jewish, but they knew that
just in proximity
yeah,
alone.
They were just like, snapped
and
off.
they didn't ask me because I wanted to keep it, and I didn't have a say.
Did you get it done with the old school way where the priest puts the penis in the mouth and bites off the foreskin?
No, we went to medieval times, and it was done in front of a big audience having dinner with a Chinese throwing star. They put me up against a wooden wall. And I've held my foreskin, and then
and then someone fucking orders it.
Yeah, and then they can get it.
There was a little bit of a back and forth, a little bit of an auction, and it got up to what was it, 3,200
million yen. That's right.
Which is actually that's not bad. That's $27.
Yeah, my parents lived on that for a while.
Yeah,
for a few years until the next kid they had that was male.
Yeah,
in which case they could sell his foreskin.
Yeah,
and made a killing, way more than mine.
He had more foreskin.
More foreskin, yeah. And
but on the
prices
side,
went up.
Less dick, so you're still number one.
That's right. Number one, baby.
Whoa. Take that.
Happy to be here.
Have you got siblings?
3, younger than me, yeah.
What are they?
They are Abby, Dicks. Emily, and Matthew.
Abby,
Emily, and Matthew.
Now, well, it's 2019. I don't want to assign genders, but I'm guessing 2 girls and a guy.
That's right.
Okay. And they're all younger than you?
Yes.
Are they performative as well?
Emily does some songs. She writes some songs, but I'm the only one pursuing it as a career.
She's not that good.
She is good, actually. I think, she was very good. But
no one likes her music.
But all the songs are unfortunately.
I'm trying to build a beef between you and your sister. It's so unfair of me.
No, yeah, it's not gonna happen.
A piece of shit.
No,
but she's worse at singing.
Well, the problem is that all her lyrics, the lyrics are
childish,
like very
immature.
It's like neo-Nazi propaganda.
It's what? Nazi propaganda?
Neo-Nazi propaganda. So all the lyrics are kind of convincing
That's
you.
That's so strange for a young Jewish girl to
be
neo-Nazi.
But that's why we're all disappointed in her.
Mm-hmm. What does she really do for a living?
She was working in like the weed business, CBD oils and stuff like that for a little while.
Doing what?
But she cooks also.
Eating them?
Yeah, she just puts it on her face. She gets paid to test.
To test. She's a tester.
No, she was like selling it.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Where? Here in Cali?
Yes.
Tubular.
It's super tubular.
And what about the brother and the other sister?
Matthew lives in South Florida. He does real estate.
That's boring. We never talk about Matthew ever again.
Okay, love the guy. Think he's the best. Got to be honest.
Big foreskin, tiny dick, though. We know it.
Hey, come on.
What are we gonna do?
It was
And then
worth
who
a
was
lot,
the other
though.
one? What's the other sister?
Abby. She's also in South Florida.
Stripper.
No, unfortunately, I'm sorry. No.
Okay, all right.
She works at a school.
Same thing.
Yeah, same difference.
Yeah, same difference.
Yeah.
Having a load of babies stare at you in a weird way.
Sure.
What's she teaching?
She's not teaching. She's actually there just like helping them develop different programs.
Stripper programs.
All sorts of weird stripper programs for the youth.
I think like strippers getting a bad rap these days.
Sure.
You know, do you remember the big stripper plague of '64?
No, I wasn't. I missed it.
I mean, it was bad. You just
What
count
happened?
yourself lucky because it was just dry. You couldn't see it. You couldn't get a stripper from miles.
Wow, what a terrible place. I've only been to a strip club once in my life, and I didn't have a choice. Did not enjoy it.
How hard did you come?
Did not
No,
enjoy
you
it.
didn't?
No.
I am not a fan of strip clubs either. I don't like the idea of paying for anything sexual.
Mm-hmm.
It seems strange to me, such a strange concept. I've been paid for sex. I did a documentary about sex, about male escorts.
Whoa. See, I should have done my research.
Yeah, I did a podcast, and it was called Male Hookers Uncovered. And as part of it, I went undercover and became an escort. And I had a
Holy
client.
F. When was
A woman
this?
paid me. How much did she pay me? Oh, she paid me £600 for 2 hours.
Okay.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, good deal.
Yeah, she was a fan, but she was a stripper. She was actually a
Whoa.
stripper herself. She liked the role reversal, and I fucked her twice in a hotel room, and
Wowzers.
and got 600 quid. And then I was like, yeah, it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. And then about half an hour later, I was like back on the camera going, it's not cool. It makes me feel really shit. I feel like
I don't feel cool anymore.
I don't
Fuck.
feel good about this.
What happened? I felt cool.
I want my face to not be so fucking bright. What if I go back over here? Still bright, isn't it? Oh, there you go. I have to go all the way back there. I think I just have a reflective face.
Maybe.
You probably have just like different. What's that fucking? You know that like, you have like not like soundproofing, but like light proofing, effectively.
Yeah, I have
you
light-
have skin that absorbs skin.
I have
and
skin
just-
that absorbs skin?
Yeah, a skin that absorbs the sun perfectly at the
Whoa.
optimal level.
I
So
don't
you
think
have
that's-
lovely skin. As you do have good quality skin.
Wow.
It's got a nice warm glow to it. And it looks like condition, mate.
Wow.
And that's what you've got. Whereas
I disagree
mine,
with you
I'm a
a lot,
fucking
but-
vampire, and I'm going out in California sun, and my skin's like fuck off.
Well, I think you look great. And
But not in there. I know. Look at that.
I think this is a weird glitch technology. You can't trust that.
I hate my face right now.
AI and such.
If you could replace a part of your body, what would it be and why?
I have problems with my wrists, so I might just give myself new robotic
What, like
hands.
arthritic problems.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. Mm-hmm. Do you have
So
is
I
it a
want-
condition?
I want unstoppable hands that can just rip on the guitar all day.
Do you like doing solos?
No, I'm not really a solo guy.
Really?
Rhythm guitar player, classically. Classically.
But wait, so your wrists are they bad because of the music playing? or do you
That
have a
probably
condition?
did not help. Yeah. Overuse.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
That sucks. So you gotta be careful.
I know, man.
So what would you get? Would you get just new hands?
Robotic
but
hands.
Robotic hands.
I don't know. I mean,
You wouldn't want to get like
I'm
something
very happy
fucking-
with my hands too. I don't
You
want
wouldn't
to
want one of them to
complain.
be like a multi-tool or something.
Maybe
or-
I would get crazy springs in my legs so that I could jump and dunk. That would be cool.
That's a very specific. You just want to be a bit better at basketball.
Yeah.
Okay.
And specifically,
Yeah,
able to
yeah.
dunk. If I could jump like 1.5 feet higher, 2 feet higher,
You could dunk like a beast.
I could dunk and my life would be different.
What do you think girls would be like more? You know, hey, oh my god, that guy can dunk.
Maybe, yeah.
And our guys would be like, oh man, that guy dunks.
No, I think they would sound exactly the same. I think
Okay.
all the guys, because I've done it, where I'm just like,
man.
oh man, that guy can dunk. Fuck, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is cool.
And would you want to be able to do it through the legs and shit over your shoulders?
No, I don't need all that.
But if you're gonna go get those fucking knees, get the good
okay.
knees.
Yeah, no, good
Get
call.
an extra spring in there.
That's true. You're right. I should jump
Go
higher.
out.
You know what?
You want to pass
but
it
then-
through your legs, from behind your leg, through the front, and then dunk it with two hands over your shoulder. Over
I
your
could
back.
get too wild with it though, and jump too high or too fast and fuck
Which would be
myself up.
fucking so cool.
Yeah, but
to
I'll
see.
break my shoulder or something. I don't have robot shoulders. I only replace one thing.
Yeah, you got robot hands now. See the grip and the fucking. You could probably land all your weight.
And
on
then
those
I'd
hands.
lose my springs in my knees. I can only replace one part, right?
Oh yeah, that's true.
So
Shit, I set the rules.
yeah,
Well, Okay, I think you, with the opportunities you had available, you made the best choices.
Thank
But
you.
you have to make a final one.
Oh, I have to, okay, concretely land somewhere.
Yeah.
Let me think for a second.
Is it dunking or is it being able to move your fucking hands the rest of your life? I mean, bro, I don't feel like it should be a difficult choice.
No, you're right. It's the hands. That's true.
Although you're never going to be able to... Oh my God. Also, masturbation is going to be way better.
Yeah.
Way better.
That's a huge problem for me,
You
actually.
won't feel like it's your hand jerking you off because you won't have nerves in that.
But
robot
it
hand.
might hurt a lot. It could damage me. This metal, this titanium that my
Nah,
hands are made
you
of.
grip the right amount. It's a robot hand. It has sensors. It knows what it's doing.
Hmm. And the outside should be made of like leather or silk or something.
Oh my God. Now we're talking.
Yeah. Or I could just put a glove on, I guess.
Yeah, put a glove on it.
I don't know.
Because you don't want to always have a leather fucking robot hand. That's weird. It will
I was
fucking
gonna say,
rot and rot.
If anything, I want it to look like a hand. So
Yeah.
the outside of it should just resemble
Like a
my hand.
Yeah, silicon skin over a robot hand.
Yeah.
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 That's
So
what you
that's
want.
definitive. Boom. That's my
Okay,
answer.
so the wrist is the hands. Okay.
Yeah.
If I could replace a part of my body,
Please.
what would I mean, I'd like... Oh, I'm all right.
You don't want to replace anything?
I'm all right.
What about an organ?
Oh, I'd like...
A liver?
I would have given myself perfect skin
Oh, okay.
because I had
That's-
really bad acne for
Honestly, I
many
think
years.
you're making a shit choice.
Yeah.
No offense to your acne. I'm sure it was
No,
hard,
but skin doesn't make a difference.
but I just feel like you make something awesome.
Oh, okay.
Go
In
off
that
the
case,
chain.
then I'd put like I'd
New eyes or
replace
something?
my entire right arm.
Yeah,
I'd go
boom.
Winter Soldier it, and I'd have a
Yep.
fucking either a laser beam or a number of different tools
Oh,
and
yeah.
weapons that came out that fucking thing.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'd literally have a robot arm. I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yep. Or just hold this like mic thing.
Yeah, I'd use my left hand for comedy, but my right hand for
Weapon.
taking down evil,
Yeah.
for justice,
Yeah.
for standing up for the little person.
Finally,
That'd be
someone.
my right arm. But my left arm would just be like, "Hey, my dick's so
It plays that through a speaker.
yeah,
Yeah.
hey,
It's a stand up.
yeah." I'd get just a super soldier arm.
Yep.
That's pretty fun.
That's smart.
Or you could get a super soldier dick. You guess what those sounds mean?
I think we're all thinking the same thing.
We all know.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
That happens a lot. Oh, that was so good.
It's like a little like a
Do
silencer
that
or
one
something.
more time. I love that. That's so good. That sounded almost like a
All right.
Nerf gun or something. Like
Yeah.
a projectile with
Yeah, kind of airy.
How you doing that?
Yeah, just sucking in air. Oh, you got it. That was it. Yeah, just do that when you're alone now. Hey, guess what?
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty fun.
Yeah, it is fun.
I feel like I don't know anything about you,
Wow.
even though you've told me a few things.
I'm an enigma.
Yeah,
Cool.
I don't know understand where the comedy comes from. Like, were your parents
Just a big
Well, you
fan.
said your dad was funny,
Yeah,
a bit funny,
that is funny.
but they always encouraged you to be funny. That was
They
was it
encouraged me to do
celebrated?
whatever I wanted. I've been in bands since I was like 13. So
Okay.
it's all been music for me most of my life. And they encouraged me big time.
Yeah.
And I would talk shit a little bit in between songs. So we were always playing shows and I would play this song. And usually the songs are
Do you
pretty
think you're funny?
stupid.
Do you think you're a better comic and writer, or are you a better singer and guitarist?
Man, wow. I don't know.
You do. Are you
No,
funnier? or
I don't
are
really
you
think
better
about
at
it.
music.
I honestly don't really think about it. I would say, I would hope
both, bro.
I would hope that I'm as funny as I am good at singing and playing guitar, just because I've put so much of my time and effort into playing and singing. And I started treating comedy like a professional, serious thing maybe 4 years ago.
Okay, so you're a better singer songwriter.
I hope so.
Yeah.
That would make sense just
There you go.
time-wise.
You pick one.
Yeah,
I like
sorry.
that.
Yeah. If I had to pick one, you're right. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
Singer-songwriter, probably.
It's hard to achieve brilliance in all areas.
Yeah.
But I think it's good to check in sometimes with oneself as an artist. Oh my god, it sounds so poncy. Check in with oneself as an artist.
Yeah, no, that makes
Every
sense.
now and then, just to ensure you're developing all facets of your skills.
Yeah, I mean, I've been working in different ways to try and be a better comedian all around, writer, performer.
I
everything.
need to spend more time writing. I know that I'll get a bit. I'll have a concept, like a punchline or an idea or a sense of something, or I'll do a topical bit about something and look at it.
Yeah.
But then I'll go and as soon as I get a laugh out of it, I'll run it a couple of times with whatever. And as soon as it gets a good laugh, I'm like, all right, cool.
Done with that now.
Which is bullshit, because if I revisit it a few more times, added a couple of tags or whatever, it could be even funnier.
Oh yeah, I'm all about the edits.
I'm very fucking guilty of not, like, I could go through all of my material right now and add like 3 or 4 little extra gags into each bit.
Yeah, just do it.
And I need to do that at some point.
Yeah, it's fun and it's just productive. It just usually will make the thing better and tighter.
100%. I am guilty of that.
Right.
I'm guilty of not shutting up much when I have guests on my podcast.
But you're also guilty of being an honest man who is admitting
Super handsome.
and fucking great to look at. Easy on the eyes.
Really reflective skin.
You got to meet my friend. He's so reflective.
You can see your face in his forehead. It's beautiful. Yeah.
You can see the sun.
You can see
no
the
matter
sun.
where you are.
His 5 head is the sun.
It's the sun.
And it's truly beautiful. It's art. It's art.
You should meet my friend. He's art.
He's living art and a fucking planet. Wait, is the sun a planet? No, it's a star.
Yeah, star.
It's a star, right? Mm-hmm. Jesus, man. I don't know. We got to get to fucking Mars at least. We got to get there, at least there.
We'll get there.
In our lifetime. I want to visit Mars. I want to go and have a fucking kickabout on Mars.
I do not.
Why?
It seems like the trip would be super annoying. I don't even want to like take a long plane ride necessarily.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just.
I love seeing the world. I love exploring. I'm an explorer, mate. I was designed to fucking exist in the 1600s. I wanted to be on a ship.
That makes sense.
Discovering other continents. That's where I want to
I mean, that's awesome, and you should. And you should go to Mars.
My life would have sucked dick if I didn't get scurvy or syphilis. I'd probably syphilis, let's be honest. I love to fuck. I would have died a million times over from syphilis.
Yeah, see?
Or scurvy, maybe, if I was on that ship all the time.
You would have
Fucking
gone...
dysentery.
You would have died on a pirate ship at like 22, and I would be a 70-year-old man...
in a village.
Walking around.
Fucking... But nah, potato famine
eating
you at 30.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. 30, 35. Tops.
But that's pretty old in those days.
In those days, I'd be the older
if you
guy.
were like, can you imagine being like 50 in the 1400s? You would be like a wizened old man. You'd literally be like a million. That would be like being 700 years old.
You don't even need a business at that point. People just come up to you and be like, "Hey, tell us about
just tell us some shit."
What happened?
Like, I remember.
Yeah.
Well, you wouldn't, because you'd just be like, "All right, I'm 40.
Okay.
I'm almost 40. I'm 5 years away from being 40. I don't sound like an old. Oh, I remember back in the day.
You don't think you sound like that? It's interesting.
No. Fly, you fool. I remember once upon a time. I love old man voice. It's one of my favorite voices to do.
That's cool. Yeah, I like that voice.
I remember once upon a time. It's getting those highs and lows.
Yeah.
Every now and then you can understand they're a man. But other times it falters and goes up because they're very old. And that's okay.
I love that.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's little subtleties like that.
It's just a good, voiceover narration voice guy.
This is my new showreel, mate. I just needed someone to talk me through a showreel.
No problem. Okay, so this is an old guy, 1400s. He's regaling the townsfolk about what used to happen in the town.
I remember this town when it was naught but fields and groves. But time has passed. The town has grown in size.
Tell us about the wizard.
The Wizard of Nondor.
Did you know him?
I knew him all right. A mean beast of a man. Ridiculous amount of power, awe-inspiring, some would say. Given to him by the Dragon of Andor.
And that was a clip from The Dragon of Vandor.
Yeah.
Featuring Jeff Leach.
Thanks very much, man. I was in it, dude.
Yeah.
I was loving that.
That guy is real.
He's a real guy now.
He's a real guy.
He's a real guy. What's your favorite character? Let me hear a character.
I don't really do characters.
You can do one now. Today's the day you do one, dude.
I don't know.
I mean, let me just do. There's a voice.
I did. Yes,
there must be a voice throughout your life that you've done. It could even be the way you talk to dogs.
I just started doing this. We just did a Success Express podcast, one of my 2 podcasts, and we ended up.
Apologies. Yes.
No, it's all good. I was just explaining.
Bad Science and Success
Express. I was doing a bit where we were pretending to show a clip from a new podcast called Bada Bing Babadook. And so, you ever seen the movie? Bada Bing?
Bada Bing?
Babadook. Right.
Bada Bing Babadook.
That's the name of the podcast. And so, the Babadook, have you seen that movie, Babadook?
Not really.
It's a scary movie that came out a few years ago. Excellent, by the way. I love the Babadook. And so, since the movie came out...
Is it about the Native American ghost?
No.
What's that called?
Don't know.
You know that? No, you know there's in Native American law, there's a creature that if it is disturbed, it starts to kill people and drain their souls.
I mean, I believe you, but I don't know.
What's it called? A fucking I think it begins with D.
Oh.
Shit, we'll look it up in a bit. Anyway.
Okay. Producer, get on that. Get back to us. So the
I have to start typing into my phone. Yeah, exactly. I got no producer.
The Babadook, when he comes out and scares people, he goes, Babadook. And it's really scary. And so I would do that emulating the Babadook.
He's like Baba Yaga.
Oh, right.
He's
Maybe
like
that's
Baba
what it's based
Yaga.
on. That makes sense. So, anyways, the bit was I was hosting as Babadook. So I guess that's... You would talk like this. What's up? I'm the Babadook.
I like that.
Right. So it's very
he's
silly.
Kind of like Russian or Eastern European.
I was trying to do an Italian thing because of the Bada Bing.
Oh, I
was
see.
like, Babadook, no go to jail. I don't know.
Babadook. Wait, how you doing that?
I don't know.
Babadook.
Okay.
No, like that.
It's close.
No, yours is more like that.
Mine is here. I don't know where. This is my throat.
That's a weird fucking voice. Keep
Yeah.
doing it. Develop it. Let's develop it.
We do it in a song, a Cooties song.
Hey, you know what you sound like? You sound like a Norwegian who has gone through some sort of terrible experience.
Right, yeah.
Probably like a Norwegian, in my town, we where are you? Keep doing the voice. I'm trying to find out.
We have a song called "Welcome to the Plaza," the Cooties, and it's like a banger EDM. EDM type song. You know, it's a dancey song. And right before the beat drops, I say "Welcome to the Plaza" in that voice. I go "Welcome to the Plaza."
There you go.
And that's a good use of
French electro.
It sounds like
acts,
robotic sound.
Yeah, very Daft Punk. Very Daft Punk.
Yeah. And we're in love, baby.
Yeah, there you go. That's a fucking Daft Punk song right there.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Build it. What is that fucking? Work it, make it, do it.
There you
go.
Working
Similar.
on it faster. Yeah.
Better.
Would you ever, if you were offered a life-changing
orange juice,
would you take it?
Life-changing orange juice.
If you were offered a life-changing opportunity in one facet of your career, so like someone goes, "Hey, you get to tour the world now as a platinum album-selling artist." Mm-hmm. But no more comedy ever again.
Ooh.
Or you get to
definitely comedy. It has to be comedy, man.
Comedy?
It's the only route. I like doing music, and I think I'll always write songs and make records and stuff like that because it's fun. But it's all comedy.
See, I'm not sure if I could. I'm not sure if I could make that decision between acting and comedy.
Oh, okay.
And I actually think if push came to shove, I would probably choose acting.
Cool. I mean, listen,
that's really fucked up though.
That's awesome. No, it's all the same.
The thing I do the most and the thing I love the most in some ways, and I just think if I had to do one for the rest of my life, I'd rather have the constant challenges of playing different characters.
I mean, that's awesome.
Than being just myself on stage.
If we're lucky enough to
does that make sense?
Of course, it makes sense. If we're lucky enough to do any of these things,
but I love live comedy, stand-up performance probably more than
you can always do it. You can. It doesn't have to be one.
Yeah,
I don't think.
No, absolutely not.
I'm
just throwing hypotheticals at you.
Oh,
I'm testing the man you are.
Testing
we're
the waters.
finding specific things about you.
Sure.
Are you in love?
Yeah, I have a girlfriend.
How long have you been together?
Just over 3.5 years. I think that's right. No, just about 3.5 years.
And how did you meet?
She hosts a comedy show.
Okay.
And her producer saw us, and we went and played the show, and then I met her.
Was like, I wanna fuck.
No, not that type.
I want to read the Bible.
No. Also, fortunately, not that type. Fortunately, not either of those, I guess.
I just want to have a normal amount of time to get to know each other before we have sex for the first time.
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah, that makes
That's
sense.
more her.
Okay.
And she yelled it just like that, which was so weird.
Yeah.
On the first time we met, but no, she's great. Aaliyah.
And she's a performer.
She's a performer. She's a writer. But she does perform.
How do you manage those egos? Because I think two performers in the same world, sometimes that can be problematic.
It's not. First of all,
Okay, defensive.
let me stop you right there. It's not. No,
and I don't know who you've been talking to.
We're
but
both.
That's bullshit.
We're both
very happy.
Don't know who said that. We're both very chill. And she writes, and really, she just wants to write, but she knows that she has to perform because that's a great way to like get seen and stuff.
Get laid. Yeah, wait, sorry. Yeah,
sorry. So, yeah. So it's really not. I don't think that that's an issue at all, really.
If you ever cheat on each other,
oh boy,
do you reckon your relationship could survive that?
I don't know. It's a hard thing to.
It's a horrendous question to ask someone, but it's also an honest one.
Well, sure.
I don't know.
I hope that it would, but I also hope that it never happens.
I don't think my relationship would last because of it.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I just don't think it would. You know, when you sort of get a sense of what the two of you have been through.
Yeah.
Given our previous shit, I think both of us would be like, nah, cool, peace.
Hey, you know what? Cool, peace.
Yeah. Or like, not cool.
That's how they break up.
Also like, hey, not cool, but peace.
Hey, not cool, but stay peaceful. But I'm out and not cool.
I really want you to have peace in your life.
Yeah.
But also not great.
Not cool.
But, enjoy the peace.
The stuff that happened, not okay.
That's not okay.
I don't like that.
But the peace you're going to have.
But I hope you have a lot of peace in the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Everyone you know, I want them to be with God.
Yeah. Love that.
Yeah.
Were you raised religious?
No, not really.
So why do you love God so much now?
Well, I found Jesus after a car
Where did
accident.
You find him? Where was he?
I crashed my car. I rolled over 19 times.
Is this true?
Into a gas station.
Is this true?
Which exploded.
Yeah, and you didn't die.
I luckily was saved by Jesus.
He had new skin for you.
He created what he called a biosphere.
Okay.
It was impenetrable.
Yeah.
And ever since then, I'm just like, okay.
Does he still wear a cape?
Yeah.
He does.
Still wears the cape.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but now it's made out of hemp.
Oh, okay.
Changed to hemp.
Very 2019. He's looking to the future.
Mm-hmm. And he's ripped.
What has he got? Same catchphrase?
Same catchphrase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it sound the same? How does he do it now?
Now he goes, crunch, 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 and I'll catch you next time.
I love it.
And he just
it
disappears.
Never gets old. It's just really chill.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
He's
such
cool. He's cool. He's
and
like
silly, and he has a very like light sense of humor.
Yeah.
You know, he'd brisk like.
Yeah, he's not quite like Iron Man, but he's like definitely better than Aquaman. In terms of comedy. In terms of comedy banter.
Absolutely.
He's got a bit of nous about him.
I would say he's in between Iron Man and Thor.
And let's see you next time. I fucking love how he does that last bit with the finger guns.
He's cute.
He is cute. Okay, so Jesus. You found Jesus.
What was the question? Oh, I was raised religious. Yeah.
No, you
no,
weren't
not really.
religious.
I'm, proud to be a Jew, and
yeah, but that's cultural.
There was definitely.
It doesn't mean anything about religion.
I'm just saying, like,
in Israel.
I was taken to temple. I had a bar mitzvah, and
did you do birthright?
No, I stupidly.
You can still go, I think, can't you?
I don't know.
You can go later on in life. Just go to Israel, mate. Go and have a free holiday in Israel.
I do want to go.
Go find a better girlfriend out there.
I doubt that that'll happen.
That's what they'll try and do, though. They'll try and hook you up.
It's
Is your
not
girlfriend
gonna happen.
Jewish?
No, she's Muslim.
Oh, wow. You're healing the fucking world with your dick.
She's from
Healing
Kazakhstan.
the world. From Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
Oh, from where Borat's from.
That's correct. Yes.
How does she feel about that movie and that characterization of a Kazakhstani man as a fucking lunatic?
I mean, she finds him funny and whatever, but like, obviously it gets annoying, I'm sure, that people relate your country with this one character.
Scream, Yakshamash in her face all the time.
Yeah, no.
Have you ever whispered it in her ear when you're having sex?
No.
Yakshamash.
I haven't done that one yet.
My wife.
Yeah, it's on the list for sure.
My wife.
It's on the list. Short list.
The night you get married,
That's a good time for it. Yeah.
My wife.
That'll get the biggest laugh.
I mean, it could.
Yeah. I mean,
It
we'll
could
probably be
hilarious.
drunk,
You're definitely gonna be drunk. You'll probably be high.
you know.
Probably a little Molly, I think.
Maybe a little Molly's
Maybe
going to
a
be
little
in
Molly,
there.
Yes.
You
and
know.
You just whisper in, yeah, smash my wife.
My
As
wife.
you come.
Yeah. And she'll go, I want a divorce.
Yeah. And
We're,
you're like,
and now we're done.
"Tonight,
And you know
now
what she'll
you're
say?
Pregnant.
She'll go, not cool, but
But peace.
I want peace
Great
for you.
callback. You are good at improv.
Hey, come on.
How many years have you been doing that kind of performance, improv stuff?
I'm just started, really. I
Oh,
did
really?
UCB 101 like 2 years ago and then took a huge break.
But you were
and
like
now,
very into. We were talking about improv.
I
acts
love going
that
to
you just
shows.
had on your podcast
yeah.
that you're very enamored by, and you seem to be really.
I
passionate
think it's
about
the coolest.
art form.
Yeah, I think improv is the coolest. I love seeing
There's a lot of
shows.
fucking dudes in sweaters who are douchebags though, and a lot of like women with short fringes who write blogs. Do you know what I'm saying?
Not really.
But you can't really.
I personally don't. I'm not like.
There's loads of dickhead comics. Don't get me wrong, but there's more douchebags in comedy, in stand-up, and in improv, there's more like fucking pretentious, facetious cunts.
I could see how it would attract more than stand-ups
'Cause
for
they're
sure.
actors. They're bloody actors. You know what I mean? So they're all like, I'm just, well, let me tell you a story.
That might
And
be-
it's a
maybe
guy
it's like
with
beginner-
fucking thick-rimmed glasses,
Beginner
and
improvisers.
a beard, and a fucking
Because a lot of
comfy
actors
jumper.
have to do improv. They're like told to. So maybe that's what's going on, but they're
Yeah.
like kind of rookies. But I've, the
You've
only
met-
ones
you've
that I've
the
met,
old school ones.
the only ones that I've met have been very cool people. All awesome.
Yeah.
And that's like the Cool Whip on top.
Sure,
But the
sure.
ice cream is this brilliant improv that they're able to do that I am infatuated with.
Okay. I'm sorry for throwing my concerns out there.
No, it's
But I
totally
think,
fine. You're a savage
I think everyone
snowflake.
everyone has the that we all have like these boxes we're sort of generally meant to fit into, within the world of comedy even.
Okay.
Like musical comedians are very twee. They're normally very twee and like very.
What does that mean?
Every one of them plays a fucking ukulele, even if that's not what their act is.
Okay, sure.
Do you know what I mean? Which is quite twee. Like,
Well, there's something naturally beautiful and funny about a ukulele.
yeah, yeah. And do you play the uke?
Of course. Not normally,
I'm
not
not
on
picking on you.
not on stage, but I have one.
I'm not picking on you, but I feel you're getting defensive about the uke. I'm not.
No, not at all. I just want
You're
to
like-
defend a dope instrument. It's the same way if you insulted the drums and you were like, you know what, all these drummers are always doing this. I'm like, well, yeah, sure, but
and
fucking
then you go and
drums
see
are
some
badass
speed
as
guys,
hell.
Yeah.
And they're usually awesome guys.
I used to play the drums a little bit.
See?
I didn't have the patience.
So wouldn't you have to defend drums if somebody was over here being like, oh, they're usually like pap, 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 tit, 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 tit. It's like, shut up. It's like, what, dude? Drums are sick as fuck.
I'd be like, I'd say they kind of are like that.
You
They
just
kind of
agree?
are. I mean, they kind of are like tap tap tap, bum bum bum.
Yeah, but it's
ting,
also
ting, ting. But then obviously
what's
the thing-
cooler than
the thi-
drums?
the things you can do with drums
Yeah.
goes way beyond that. But if you're just like describing drums if you're describing drums to a fucking 2-year-old
Mm-hmm.
in layman's terms, and the kid had an extra chromosome, you'd be like, drums, tap tap tap, bum bum bum, ting ting ting, and
Yeah.
they'd be like, oh yeah,
oh
drums,
yeah, love drums.
drums, and then they'd run around really happy. You're not gonna go with this one.
Sorry, but thank you for being here. I thank you.
You're like, listen, the kid doesn't exist. First of all, secondly,
That kid's not real.
I don't know. Like, I was trying to to explain the simplistic mind we were dealing with, and
I think you
child
were.
with a mental, health issue, a mental illness, a mental disability,
Uh-huh.
as well as being 2 years old,
Right.
is a very difficult person to explain a concept to.
Yeah.
So I think I was spot on with that characterization.
I could have
And-
done with it just being a 2-year-old straight up because
Yeah.
they don't really know much.
But okay, well, you guys can write your letters to Savage Snowflake Podcast,
Do you want me to give my address?
6279 Klondike Road, Arizona,
Klondike?
AZ 97259, United States of America,
Was it Klondike? The name
the
of the
greatest country on earth.
name of the street?
Klondike,
Klondike.
Klondike,
Klondike.
Klondike,
I got it.
Kadonglike. So
Yeah.
send your letters there. I'll read them.
I will say in somewhat agreeance, which isn't a word by the way, that
Agreement.
agreement with you.
I will somewhat agree with you and say that there are musical comedians the same way there are in any stand-up, improv, whatever.
Play the uke really bad.
That right will go up and play a uke or a guitar or something, and it'll just
It's like 3 chords.
clearly be 3 chords out of tune.
Oh, fuck.
You know what I mean? Bad rhythm,
When
maybe.
you get up there, you're like.
That's how I start every show.
Ukulele show.
Where's your musical comedy act? Have I just not researched it?
I just can't learn the uke. I hate it so much.
Well, you can play that on guitar. It sounded like a guitar. Yeah. Keyboard. Nothing better than that little piano.
I used to play piano as well. Got to grade 3. Didn't mean anything though. Grade 3, you can play Moonlight Sonata,
Uh-huh.
and that's it. Which is not bad, isn't
That's
it?
pretty good.
But it's like,
Any
and
pianos.
then I stopped because my teacher was a bitch.
Wow.
Have you ever had a musical teacher who was just a fucking asshole?
I don't know. Probably.
This
Not
bitch,
like-
she used to go like, yo, I was like, hey, I want to play jazz.
Uh-huh.
I really want to play jazz. And she was like, you have to learn classical music first. You can't do jazz until you know, and you have to know this. You have to practice more, and you have to do that, blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, I hate you, you bitch. I didn't want to be there.
so
my
then-
mum and dad would just force me, so I just didn't practice, and over time...
Hated
it got-
piano.
Yeah, and she fucking hated me, and it got to a point where my parents were like, yo, if you're not going to bloody practice, I'm not going to waste my money on these lessons anymore. And like, they stopped taking me to the lessons, and I was like, fuck yeah.
I did it.
Long play, motherfucker. It was great.
Well, you can always pick it up.
Have you ever pulled the wool over your parents' eyes in some way that you regret?
Absolutely.
Now, tell me, so when you were a kid, tell me some things that you did.
I did this one thing that was very stupid where I was in the shower and I knew my dad was going to be coming in at some point because it was in his bathroom,
Yeah.
his bedroom bathroom. And I
Bent
laid
over
down
and
on the
just
floor.
bent over and just fucking... Oh, okay. Sorry.
I laid down on the floor and put this like red shampoo on my neck and then just like laid there like I got into some horrible accident.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. And he came in and was freaked out and, you know, hey, Don, are you okay? What's going on? You know, and I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. It was a gag, you know, I'm just being a schmuck. And he was just affected, you know, he just like held his head and was like, oh my God, don't do that. You know, like don't ever make that joke. And I was like, fuck, I shouldn't.
You felt really shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked up. But also, wow, what a moment to get to have when you realize how much your dad loves you.
Right.
Like the thought of you being harmed in any way, especially God being dead.
Yes, and
would
well,
just-
he
would
had
break
witnessed
him.
something similar because I did have an accident where I needed stitches right above my eye, where I like got this hole in my head basically from like going down like on a table like
you
this.
Fucking gave him PTSD, man.
Right, exactly.
Oh
Because
my
there was
God.
blood on that one. I was like I think 9 or 10, and there was just like supposedly blood everywhere. Like
Wow.
I was just leaking out, and he was the one who came in and like carried me and took me to the hospital. You know, so I'm sure that second time when it was
He
fake,
thought I wasn't here to fucking protect my son this time.
he was pissed.
Yeah, you fucked him up. Did he
It
scream
was,
at you?
It was rude. No, didn't scream, but was just like, don't do that. Please
Wow,
don't
what a
do
cool
that.
dude. Your dad sounds great.
Yeah, he's cool.
Are you still friends?
Yeah. I have good parents. I was lucky.
You fucking bitch.
Yeah. You can totally hate me for that. That's fine.
I have great parents too,
Oh, good.
but our upbringing wasn't happy.
Hmm.
So for the majority of it.
Yeah.
So I know they're good people and I love who they are and I love them, but there was a lot of things they did that fucked me up.
Yeah. I do wish my dad taught me Spanish and Hebrew fluently because he can speak both and I can speak
All right,
like
buddy, that's like the most greedy.
I know it's rude.
I also wish that I was trilingual.
I don't want to.
My parents were lazy. Fuck them.
I don't want to compliment my dad too much. I want to take him down a peg or two and say, you fucked up. Teach me more languages.
Okay.
Is that unfair?
Maybe if you hadn't fucking tormented him as a child with the thought of his fucking son
You're right.
dying.
Not to
every
mention all
3
the other
years.
countless reasons he has for, treating me like crap and not doing it. No, I'm just
Yeah.
complaining to be a,
What
to
about
be a
your mum?
putz.
Is she very chill as well? Is she
Yeah. My mom's great. I mean, less chill, a little more anxious,
Someone's got to lay down the law.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that was my mom.
Sexy? Just
Yeah, boy.
How hot is your mum?
And
Well, you're a good-looking lad, so your parents must
Hey,
be
thanks.
quite attractive.
I can set you up with. I'll email you both of their informations.
Yeah.
I could set up a whole.
Looking for a bull, are they?
I mean, maybe they need
I wonder if
some young Leach.
my parents could have done with some sex. I think my dad could have done. Well, they're divorced now, but I
Same.
think my dad could have done with some sex for the majority. He would have been a happier man if he just got laid once in a while.
Got it.
And my mum could have done with the friendship, the best friendship of a gay man her age, who just wants to go to the theatre and go to opera with her, but never wants to be sexual. And occasionally, maybe they'll have a cuddle or they'll hold each other's hands. That'd be nice.
Okay.
Walking down the street.
Very
Just
specific.
like, well, it's just kind, isn't it? It feels nice to.
Good friend.
That's it. Yeah, it feels nice to like have your arm around your buddy, even, you know?
Absolutely.
Feels good. So, yeah, that's what my mum needed. Dad needed to get laid.
Yeah.
But your parents, they're fucking, it sounds like they're still doing it.
Divorced.
Oh. Maybe they're doing it twice as much now.
Maybe.
Are they friends?
I don't know. I mean, they're married for like
They don't
30
hang
years,
out, but
so
they sort of talk every now and then.
yeah, and see each other at like family things, and yeah, it's it's okay.
Yeah, that's what my parents are like.
Yeah.
They get on better now because it's like, all right, we've got nothing to argue about anymore.
Yeah.
But
So how do you think the Lakers are going to do this year?
I think they're gonna crush it.
Yep.
They've got Stevenson up front now.
Yep.
And big boy Roy at the back. So I think the way they've been playing, they've mixed up the setup just by putting all the attackers actually in defense and then putting all the defense up front, and that by mixing the game out like that is revolutionized it.
Good night.
Like no one knows what to do. Playing against them. So I mean, they're averaging 6 to 7,500 points per game these days, which is hard to beat.
Yeah.
By anyone's standards.
Yeah. Got to play some good D against them.
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of good D, I mean, obviously by removing the shorts from their team kit,
Right.
completely. I mean, it's got
Aerodynamic.
It's got to be off-putting seeing those things just fucking
Just flailing around.
just flailing around between kneecaps.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
And saying flailing around between kneecaps, you can't leave out the Clippers because the LA
Absolutely.
Clippers,
Absolutely. They got an inch on everyone
right.
in that competition. But again, are they good enough players? No,
No, they don't have the talent.
they don't have the talent. And as big as it is, they keep getting it caught and stuff, tripping over them. That guy ripped at least what was left of his foreskin.
I saw that. It got attached to the shoelace.
Yeah.
And then just,
It
was
like
graphic.
like pulling a tooth,
yeah.
slamming a door. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Anyway, so I think they're going to do all right.
Yeah.
The Lakers.
I just wanted to make sure we got our sports segment in because I know we'd been talking about that.
Absolutely. Well, we mentioned like a while back that the way that we obviously found love with our partners was through sports.
Through sports.
Absolutely. Competitive wrestling.
Yeah.
And I think that there's no shame in being beaten by a woman.
Of course not.
If you're into it.
That's right. Or if you were betting on it.
I am.
Yeah.
Exactly. And you were.
I try to think long game. I try to.
I wish I'd
good
put
decisions.
a fucking bet on, man, because you're wealthy as all hell now.
Yeah.
Bad Science podcast. He's
it's
not
insane.
even you anymore. That's a robot, isn't it? You got an AI.
No, I never do
voice.
any of my own work anymore.
Yeah.
I always send someone else out to be me.
I knew it because I was like, we were in that room with the two-way mirror, and I was like, why can't we see him as well though while we do the podcast? And they were like, it's just
Don't worry about it. Yeah.
We're just fun of his voice through. Now I know why.
Yeah.
Pre-recorded.
I
AI.
do everything pre-recorded, everything AI as much as I can, VR, hologram,
And drone.
and if I can, I'll drone stream it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To Twitch and Mixer.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And then upload some YouTube clips.
That's right.
It's got to be done. People don't put enough effort in it anymore. They'll make the content, but then they don't realize that unless it's going through a 4chan forum directly linked to a subreddit at all times, it doesn't even exist on the internet anymore.
No one's seeing it.
No one's seeing it.
Right.
It's all bots.
Yeah.
Mostly Russia and partly Switzerland.
Yeah. Who really is to blame for a lot of the stuff that Russia's getting
mostly,
blamed for?
Yeah, Swiss.
People need to take their attention.
Away from the chocolate and start focusing on the fucking criminality of everyone who lives there.
Exactly. Yeah.
Insane.
It's just a weird coincidence and like controversy that we're.
sorry, I didn't do anything that was against the law. Relax.
Oh, really?
Relax, Hans.
Oh, okay. So let me see footage of your house.
Thank you.
Oh, what's all these hard drives?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm glad someone's saying it, dude. And
Same.
everyone's been scared to say it.
I know.
To say it publicly.
I know.
Because, the Trump administration, because now that the White House is the chocolate house.
Right. It's all propaganda.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we're getting it out there, man.
And they said, oh, what a weird promise. At first it's a wall, now it's going to be to turn the White House into a chocolate house. And everyone said he couldn't do it, but then 2020 rolls around, gets reelected, boom, chocolate house.
Right. And everyone's
and
like...
now the Swiss are untouchable.
Yes.
Unfucking
That's
touchable.
what I was going to get to.
Who's
exactly.
going to rebuild that thing every summer once it melts?
The Swiss.
The Swiss.
They're going to get the contract work.
Yeah.
And that's where all the Trump towers are held. Like now they're being constructed.
Well, Nougat towers now.
Right.
Yeah. It's insane.
Insane.
But he did it, didn't he? Did it.
And it's a beautiful...
2 terms.
And it's a beautiful place to visit.
Fortunately, Alyssa Milano's, in charge now, and it's probably the greatest president we've ever had.
Yeah. I think we're doing good.
Yeah.
I think everything's great.
Yeah, I like that everyone is homeless now across the board.
It's just more even.
Yeah.
It's just easier if you think about it.
Yeah.
If you actually stop and think about it.
If you stop and think about it, you'd have to. I mean, and now there's 7.5 billion pronouns.
Mm-hmm.
We're living the life that we need to be living.
We've
if
expanded.
You identify as a we. I apologize. I didn't.
No, that's fine. I should start doing that.
Yeah. All right.
I'll think about it for sure. So, what are you excited about on the Switch console, man?
Are you interviewing me now?
Mm-hmm.
Did it get that weird?
This is an EA Games
Did it get that
interview.
weird?
No, I don't think so. I was just curious because...
I thought we were both in the same headspace. We are, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I got paranoid for a second.
I thought so.
I got paranoid for a second.
Whoa, bro. Don't turn on me.
Dude,
don't turn on me, dude.
Out, man.
Dude.
I thought you were just
don't fuck with me.
on me, dude.
Don't fuck with me.
Bro, I swear to God.
It hurts.
I thought for a second you were going to neg hard, dude. And
No.
I was like, no way.
No, dude.
It's going to bring down my chakras right now.
Dude, you're making my eye twitch. Shut up.
Oh, shit. Okay, I'm sorry.
Dude, I'm freaking.
Crystals,
I'm freaking.
Crystals, dude. Crystals everywhere.
Let me drink water. Fuck.
Okay. How do you exist in comedy?
What does that mean?
It means like everyone does different things to exist. Unless you're a megastar, did you sell a TV show? Does a podcast pay you well enough to pay your rent?
Oh,
do you do
how
enough
am I
live
paying
shows?
the bills?
Yeah, I'm like, is comedy? Do you? A lot of people think success is based around how famous am I, or how many followers do I have, or what's the? Do I have my own show yet?
Yeah.
But I think if you're existing in the world of performance and being an artist, and you are keeping a fucking roof over your head, that's success.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy where I'm at. Obviously, I have goals and I want to achieve them as quickly as I can.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Cooties sold a script last year.
Dope.
So that was nice and gave us some money.
That's fucking dope.
But I do work for Group 9 doing podcast stuff, producing podcasts.
Yes, of course. So you're doing that's a great
I am
job.
there full time. And it's great. Yeah.
That's fucking amazing.
Yeah, it's nice.
Do you ever like look back on periods when you were trying to reach that level?
Oh yeah, all the time. That was most of my adult life,
And now, what's the new position you'd like to be in?
I mean, I just want to be writing all the time and being
Full-time
paid for it
writer.
and performing, and not just like
and living in a nice big house.
Well, sure, I'll take a
That'd
big
be nice,
house. Why not? It's jacuzzi. Come on,
Yeah, that'd be nice.
half court. Get out of
I'd
here.
like to be in a position where I can just run my year how I want it to run.
Yeah.
Which is
That sounds
very
good.
like to go for 6 months, 3 to 6 months. I'm shooting movies or TV stuff.
Mm-hmm.
For like 3 months, I'm touring my stand up, and then I take 2 months to 3, 6, yes, 9, and I do 2 months where I just do charity stuff. Fucking fuck off to like
Great.
third world country, build a school, whatever.
Sounds great.
And then 1 month I just spend with my family on holiday.
I mean, it's
Somewhere
good,
beautiful.
good schedule.
Yeah,
I would sign that. If
that'd
you,
be fucking dope, right?
Yeah, if you could.
That would be like immense success for me if I could get to a stage where that's what I could do.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope that it comes for you by December.
What? Have children and a family and everything.
Whatever you want.
Jesus Christ! No, I don't want a family by December.
Okay.
Not this year.
And just the other stuff, I guess.
A few years down the line.
Mm-hmm.
You need to be with someone. You've been with a girl for 3 years now, though.
3.5. Yeah.
Have you proposed?
No.
Ooh, why not?
I don't know. We've
You
talked
don't-
about
you
it a
care-
few times.
Do you care about marriage?
I mean, not really, but it seems like the right thing to do, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, you got to put a ring on it, man. Beyonce said it.
Yeah, and I think we will. It's just time. You know, we both just want to be in a little bit of a...
How are you going to do it?
The proposal?
Yeah.
Great question.
Let's have a little plan out.
We'll probably be at a like Rihanna concert, and she'll start doing what's that song? Confirmation or something? Consideration. That's not how it goes though.
This is just romance music.
Oh, got it. I thought you were like, this is Rihanna. It kind of is Rihanna-ish, I guess. Anyway, so then Rihanna goes, there's someone really special in the audience tonight. Aaliyah. And Aaliyah's like, look at me like, what? Was this you? Is this because you know Rihanna now? And I'm like, yeah, Riri said it's cool. And so then Aaliyah goes up. And Rihanna's like, and she's going to dance during this song. And then Aaliyah dances and everybody goes crazy because Aaliyah's such a great dancer. And then Rihanna goes, wait, stop. And everything stops. And she says, Aaliyah, I love you so much. Will you marry me? And Aaliyah goes, what? She goes, yes, of course. I love you, Rihanna. And Rihanna goes, no, I'm speaking for Ethan. And then she looks at me and she goes, well, this is awkward now because I just said yes to Rihanna. Do you still want to marry me? And I'll go, sure, I guess. That was the plan. And then we'll get married. Everyone cheers. Yeah. They drop Molly from the ceiling. Fireworks. Yeah. A bunch of animals are set loose in the venue. A lot of cats. Cats everywhere. That's it.
That's pretty romantic, man.
Thanks. I have it mapped out.
This has been a wonderful podcast. This has been wonderful.
I've had a great time.
I knew it was going to be weird. And we went through peaks and troughs and all sorts of roundabouts.
That's life.
Meandering. But what we did was, I think, like 5 or 6 really funny, solid bits of improvised humor there.
I think so.
Didn't know that's what it was going to be. I thought we were going to find out more facts. But we found out a lot of things about you. About your father, about your mother.
Sure.
About your siblings, all of your siblings.
That's right.
About your girlfriend, your feelings for her, about the way that you're going to propose to her.
You're right.
Ludicrous, ridiculous, never going to happen that way.
Definitely going to happen.
If it does, though,
definitely.
Fucking you're the man.
Is this the typical, like,
I'm doing a little roundup.
No, I'm saying, like, typical interview style, like, you want to deep into somebody, like, I want to know about your family?
I never plan them. Sometimes I end up talking to someone just about, I had a porn actor called Xander Corvus, and we ended up just talking about philosophy.
Oh.
For almost 2 hours.
Wow. So maybe...
And then we were like, we got to wrap it up. Like, this is really bad. And then I had to release them as 2 separate episodes. But it's... And then I had, like, chats where I've been a little squizzy with a friend and it's gone fucking ludicrous and been crazy. And then I've had other ones where it's been very matter of fact and talking about business and talking about shows and stuff like that.
So it's a freedom...
So it's... Yeah, I like to see where it naturally goes. But you clearly have, like, this... deep fucking affinity for improv, even though you're saying you've only just started doing it recently.
Yes.
Relatively recently.
Yeah.
But you're clearly very good at it.
Oh.
And also
I hope
you have
you're right.
these 2 podcasts,
Yes.
Success Express and also Bad Science, which everyone needs to go and listen to, ladies and gentlemen. They're not behind a paywall, right?
No, they're free to the public.
Free. So jump online, all good audio podcasts. Bad Science is the first one. And make sure you listen to that San Andreas episode, which featured myself and a seismologist called Men.
Yes.
Min.
He's He's a seismologist.
There you go.
I was trying to do like a fade out.
No, I loved it. That was fucking magical. And we just released an album.
Yeah,
There
you
you go.
gotta
An EP,
check that
an
out.
EP.
Which is behind the paywall.
There was at least 2 or 3 there. Yeah, so wait, you have
Gotta
music
pay
as
for
well
our
with
album.
The Cooties.
No, not that. I mean, people can look up the Cooties and watch our performance and stuff like that. But
As if you're a lover of musical comedy.
Yeah.
And some
We'll
of the
have
stuff you do
more-
is some of it improvised, or is it all pre
no, that is like we go hard on writing tunes.
go hard, dude.
There's 3-part harmony. It gets intense.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So yeah, but we're gonna be coming out with more stuff
I'm going to list some
towards the
after
end of
this.
the year here. So we're gonna have
Okay.
some Cooties
Some live
videos.
dates coming up?
Not live dates, but videos of us in the studio playing tunes.
Okay.
So
nice.
that should be very cool. I'm very excited.
So look, there's right now loads of stuff you can go and check out, ladies and gentlemen. Bad Science Podcast.
Yeah, you probably don't have
Success
time.
Express
You probably don't have
Podcast.
time.
The Cooties videos, check them out online. And make sure to support this gentleman. Also, if you want to find him on social media, it's just at Ethan Edenberg.
That's right. Yeah,
On Instagram and Twitter.
straight up.
And that's it, man. Thanks, dude.
Thank
Let's have
you,
a little
brother.
one of these.
Absolutely.
That was a pretty good high five. And let's play the outro music.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go back to the screen.
Outro.
And then it fades out.